Hello scholars, this week we're going to create a color valued abstract artwork. First we're going to write our name on the top left or right. The paper is going to be vertical. And then once you're done, you're going to flip it right over. And we're going to start off with drawing a big circle in the middle of the paper. And I have this cap here. Now, if you don't have a cap, you could just draw the big circle. And once you draw the big circle, now we're going to draw some lines starting from the bottom of the page. So that's one. And we're just drawing lines for the bottom of the paper. So that's two. So we're gonna be coloring today. And what we're going to do is we're gonna be using some different colors. So we're gonna start off with the middle of the circle first. And we're not going to outline anything for this project. We're just going to be using not just two. You're going to be using 3 different colors. If you have at home red, orange, that will be your 3rd color. If you do not, you could just use the yellow and orange. So I'm going to use 3. I think it's a lot better. So I'm going to start off at the bottom of the page. Now this is going to be some color blending. Now we started to do this at the beginning of the year. We're going to continue with this because this is called color value between light from darkest to light. And I'm just coloring light with this red-orange color. Now if you don't have the red-orange color, start off with the orange. And I'm just gonna go back and forth. And I'm gonna stop right here. Now the bottom is going to be dark, so I'm gonna color it dark. And don't worry about the background. We're gonna color the background using different colors. And so this is dark. Okay. And I'm just doing circular motions now. And then now I'm going to use the orange next. So now that I'm using orange, I'm going over the section that I colored before. So think of this as the sun. So think of this as the sun when coloring your sections. And now I'm going to blend the darker colors. And like I said before, if you don't have the red-orange, you can use red for this as well. And I'm actually thinking about doing that because looking at it, we're looking at the sun here. So I'm going to take the red and I'm going to go in and color the bottom. And I'm just doing this circular motions because it's easier to color and blend with circular motions. Okay, I'm just going light with my crayon. Okay, so now that we have the red, the orange, I'm going to add some more orange. I'm going to go back in with the red orange. So I took the yellow and I put the yellow at the top. I have the orange, and then it goes from light to dark. Now this middle section, I want to add some more color, so I'm going to take my crayon and just press a little bit harder, just so it doesn't look like there is much. Now for up here, same thing with the other colors. So I have used 3 colors for my inside of the circle. Now I'm going to take the dark color tones, which is the blues and the purples. So I'm now going to make a cool color tone for the background. And for me to do that, I'm going to take purple for the bottom and blue for the middle. Actually, I think I'm going to choose I'm actually going to choose purple for the middle, and I'm going to choose blue for the bottom instead. And I want you to follow what I'm doing with the blue on the bottom. So I'm not going to be I'm coloring over the line with the blue. Then I'm going to take this purple color here and go over the blue. And I'm just going to continue. With the blue on top. So you want to have a blend between the 2 colors for the bottom. And you want to go side to side with this here. And the reason for that, so it can blend real nice. Okay. Now that's done, I'm going to finish the middle section with the purple. And it's okay if there's white spots. We're blending. So we're learning how to blend using warm colors and cool colors to create different values. Okay, so I'm going to stop at the line for now. Okay, and now this is blended. Now we're gonna take the blue and just continue to go up to the middle, and now I'm going to stop, and I'm going to continue with the blue on the bottom. And see the bottom of the circle, I want to take that purple and blend the bottom of the circle. So we don't want the line was just to show that there's going to be 3 different colors. We want to go and blend the 2 colors in the background together. So for our value, we have from darkest to lightest. Even though the blue it appears to be lighter, but we want to do the opposite. So we're going from dark to light with the circle, then with the background, we're going to go from lightest to darkest. So it's an opposite. And we're not going to color so, leave some white spots because we're going to take the purple now. And just keep blending the purple with the blue. Just halfway. We only want halfway with the blending. And now take the purple. Okay, now we have enough blending going on. Now we're gonna turn this upside down. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna take this red color and I'm gonna go over, actually, no, I'm not gonna take the red. I'm gonna take this color. If you want, you can use red, but I'm gonna use this red violet instead. You can use red. And I'm gonna go over the line. And with the same thing I did with the halfway, I'm gonna go from the line all the way here, and I'm just going to blend. So now we have just 2 colors. Blended. And it's okay if it gets in the circle, because what we're going to do, the final step will be the black. We're going to outline at the end. So now I finished the bottom of the, well, the top actually. I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to take my purple and I'm going to go and color the top. Just the top around. And I'm just taking my purple again and coloring over just the top of the circle. And I'm going to take the color I have and I'm going to blend my colors. And see, now it creates a shadow with the circle. So now I'm gonna take my black crayon and I'm gonna outline the circle for the last step. Now I suggest for this project to use crayons. It's a lot easier to use a crayon than obviously color pencils or markers. Here is the value scale abstract project using warm colors and cool colors.